yardage gained.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 8.
Working now from the gun. Dumping this one off to Judkins. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that is a Dolphins first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Completed to his running back. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Dialing up a receiver screen. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. Throws a bullet down the left sideline. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. And they tackle him after he makes the play, but we saw a flag come out right as he made the catch. Which side is this interference going to go on? Operating from the gun, here's May. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
From the gun, it's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Now May on 3rd and long. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. And flipping through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Punt meets him at the 28. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the puncher gives him new life and this first down. Running it after the penalty. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They have second and pretty long here. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
May now from the gun. Flush down now to his left. He's running with it. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a New England first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
16-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get the game's first points here in the second. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. He'll begin his return from the 11. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another give to Judkins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Has it downfield working the left. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami. On the give, here's Judkins. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and long for him here. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Patriots are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. Up the sideline he goes at the 35. And they haul him to the ground there. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All set to go now from the 35. First down, May. Look at that power, deep left side. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Quick throw completed by May. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Again, it's May. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Dolphins got it. And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
19 Lions. 70 Lions.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Christian Gonzalez has it. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Well, no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. Here's May on 1st and 10. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. He's searching for Kyle Williams that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Back to the air. It's May. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get this forward to about the 28. Jair Alexander with the stop. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Borregales connects. And our first half ends with 3 points. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Sanders all set to send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. Will finds his running back, Henderson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A gain of 15 there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And off headed left, Henderson. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Complete to Diggs out left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Okay, that was on the field, the young high school quarterback just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play. He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play, felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll throw to start the drive. He's trying to push the field. Big gain downfield. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, we're watching a defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Made a throw it. Taken in by Diggs. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw, here's May. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
The throw left side, caught by Brown. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. He'll look to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. To his wide out, it's a screen. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
19 Tigers.
Desperation time here. This connects with Higgins. Now he's past the 25. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Let's go now.
Working inside the red zone. That is Compt, and it's Higgins again. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards,
And the defender comes away with it. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
May on 1st and 10. Jump off caught by his back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on third down.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Here he goes, third and long. Brought in, a big gain here for Diggs. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Well, third and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Quick throw completed by May. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Trying to sneak May. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Patriots can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Drake made the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. All right, they appear comfortable with the lead they have, so they're just going to kick this from the 10. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? He sends it through.
17. Dolphins nothing.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Return coming here from the 12. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to.
Ready up.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10.
Set. Go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offensive line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33.
Back to throw now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Mustang 19.
He's going to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
For a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Okay, break. Let's go.
He's going to throw it again. Riley Judkins on the drop down. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They are throwing it again.
7-yard line.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Looking right, and then he finds him. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Sticking to the air here. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
From the red zone now. And they pick him off again. That's Carlton Davis. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Now pitch play to Henderson. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They're going to pass it here. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
They now on 3rd down. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners as we say so long from Miami.